Well, hello, beautiful rays of light. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me because you could have chosen to do anything else, but you here for me. So I appreciate you. I thank you. I'm grateful for you. So I'm Nikei S Salas. I'm a holistic life coach. I'm an inspiration giver and spiritual guide that's in the package of that too, right? And this channel is about teaching who all that seeks, right? Because y'all welcome over here. It is about teaching to do more than exist, to live better. Let's thrive, y'all. Let's have a better life down here. Let's enjoy, let's down here on this earth as much as we can, right? Because even if we live to be 100 down here, it's only a little bit of time. It's like a glimpse. It's not even a blink in the eye of the universe, right? So let's enjoy life more. So today's video, today's message is more of a vlog. It's more of me sharing a little bit more about me so you know a little bit more of who I am and why this channel came about and why I am on the I am on a mission to help people to live better. I call it holistically, I call it well-being, which well-being is what we all should strive for, right? Because when we have and when we are well, we do better. You know, we live differently. And I speak from my own self. I'm speaking from a time when I wasn't well. And I'm not only talking about well as far as nutrition wise, because I know we hear about wellness, which is mind, body, and spirit, and that's you can't see that or say that that is holistically as well. But well-being incorporates our emotions and really incorporates the way that we live. So I just like to add that extra component. That's why I share the different things that I do as far as traveling and fun, because that is to inspire you to have fun, to have joy in your life so you can be well. Because when we are in that joyous state, right? When we're in that joyous state, it's even been scientifically proven that we are happier, right? And we are happier because it's joy is an inward feeling, right? It's a state of being, and we express happiness because happiness is a outward motion, right? It's the outward showing or manifestation, I should say, of how we feeling inside. So today's again video is more of a message, and that is the importance of having joy in life. I know we get caught up in obligations, responsibilities, and the gotta do's and all of that in life, but do we really gotta do all of that, y'all? No, most of it we don't. We say we do. We make ourselves think that we do, but we really don't. and and we schedule ourselves out all the time. We X ourselves out with all the have to do's and have to do's for everybody else. But when are you scheduling yourself? When are you scheduling in that time where you are truly doing stuff that you enjoy? And when we do stuff that we enjoy, y'all, oh my God, oof. I know you already know what that feeling is, but I want you to be more of it. And I'm gonna get into of how that really changes our life. But let's think back for a moment. Let's like kind of just dwell in it. Let's just kind of revel in it. Let's recall a time when you was really feeling joy. Didn't everything else just kind of disappear from you? Like you just forgot about time. You know, as we say, time just got away from me. You know, where did the time go? Because you was really in that state of being of joy, and you weren't thinking of nothing else. It's like you was floating. It's like you made the clock literally stop because you was enjoying yourself. That's what I'm talking about. That state of being. Oh, it's giving me chills just thinking about it. For myself and even for you, thinking about you too. Is when we are in that state of being, it relaxes you, and like I said, it eases. You are at ease, And when we are at ease, when we are feeling better in that way, we are in harmony within ourselves. It is one of my favorite words. It is the beautiful symbiotic relationship of mind, body, emotions, and spirits going on. They just having a party within itself. You know, they're like, oh yes, he, she, that person is enjoying their life. This is what we want, because the spirit, your true self, the spirit and the high spirit, right, which is everything, everywhere, God, our divine creator, wants you to have joy, because when you are in a joyous state, again, you are at ease, you are relaxed, and you are more open and more receptive to God, the divine creator, to come through you, live through you, and give to you. You put yourself in such a receiving mode that that's actually how you manifest different things being expressed in your life, right? Because expression is manifestation. So when you are feeling joy, you are in that ease, you just you got that momentum going of just joy, 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 joy. You I mean, it just, things just kind of come to you like, oh, well, how did that happen? And how did this happen? And I'm not just talking about material things, right? I'm just talking about even peace of mind, because when you are in a joyous state, you have peace of mind. When you have, or we have peace within our mind, we have better clarity, we make better decisions, and we make better decisions in our mind, right? We telling our body, because the body just, it's just emotional. It does what the mind say, right? So then the body is better. We make better decisions for our life, whether it be choices in the things we choose to do in uh, work, jobs, career, business, food, people we hang around. And this is not no gripe or no stab and saying, oh, okay, well, that person is not helping me to feel joyous. That's okay. If that, because you might not be making them feel joyous too. That's all right. But what I'm saying is making better decisions for you and putting yourself in a, because joy is a line and then it vibrates. It's in the same wavelength. It's in the same family with the love emotion. So when you are doing that, you are like really exhibiting and display. You're really like acting in self love. And again, it's no gripe against nobody else. No, because we don't do that, right? It's just saying, well, this is what's best for me. This is what gives me joy. When I have joy, again, I am having harmony within, which is homeostasis, right? And we all know when we are in that state of homeostasis, which what the body loves, then our spirit is able to come forth, right? Because the spirit is a true part of ourselves. The spirit is able to lead, it's able to tell the mind, the body, and emotions what to do, and your life changes. I promise you it does. And I say this is because of how I live my life. The more I am in a joyous state, my life changes. I don't even have to ask for things to change, and they automatically change. The more you are in a joyous state, see, look, watch it. Did you see how I do that? You just breathe differently too, because you don't have the, you're at ease. And when we are in those emotions, we are in that self-love, because again, they align. They're in the same family: love, joy, peace. When we are in that state of being, your body reacts to that in a good way versus the opposite, not having joy, right? Which is in a family of anger, bitterness, sadness. And these emotions gonna come sometimes, right? It's part of life. But what we do with them is our choice as well. So if you are you have a situation that might anger you for a moment, right? Because you want to hurry up and kind of get that away. You want to address it, you want to kind of take it in, but you don't want it to sit with you too long. because it takes you out of the joyous state of being, right? It takes you out of harmony. It takes you out of homeostasis, which is not that beautiful symbiotic relationship that I spoke about earlier, right? And then it takes you out of that mode, the receptive mode of which God, the divine, is able to live through you and do more for you. And you are truly connected. And we want to stay connected to the divine, right? Because that's a divine source. That's a creator. And it's it's no better place to be than to be connected with the divine source, right? Because again, we know the truest part of ourselves is our spirit. The body is just something, it's our house, it's our home, our temple of what houses our spirit while we're down here. But when we are truly connecting to that spirit source, and one of the ways of how we do that is through joy, right? Through love, because God is love. We are in continuous motion. We are in continuum of a connection with the divine, and it's just like a ladder, or just a circle, I should say, just going up and down of just flow, and watch different things just flow into your life. You don't even have to ask for them. We hear about vibing high, and that's what you want to say, because sometimes I say it, whatever that suits you well, that makes you feel good, that's what you use. You could say vibing, higher vibrations. You could say connection. Again, whatever that term that best suits you, that makes you feel better, help you to do better, it's all the same. But it's, oh my God, it's just such a feeling. Again, just think of, let's go back. Let's kind of revel in it again. Let's just kind of sit in it. Let's kind of dwell in it in a good way. But think of a joyous moment that you have, whether you went for a walk on the park, whatever that favorite activity, moment it was, or memory, sit with that. Sit with that. And the longer you sit with that, now think, just kind of just take in that feeling of how nothing else mattered. You were not angry, you were not sad, no resentment. You was just, because joy is connected to love, right? You just in love with yourself. You are in love with that moment. You are in love with that experience. And when you're in love with yourself like that, that's a good way of us expressing love, because self-love is more than the things we do for ourselves, the outward things, the manicures and so forth. They're good. They're tools of things that we do in our life. But again, joy starts within the inside, right? And the happiness is stuff we do on the outward. It's an expression from the outward, because we always got to start from the end. Because when we start from the within, it just automatically brings the outside, right? Right? So just again, sit in that moment. Sit in that moment. And the more you sit in that joyous moment, and the more you feel that, you're gonna wanna feel more of that, right? Because I know you're like, ooh, helping me to have a flashback of that joyous moment. I want more of that. You should have more of that. God wants you, the divine creator wants you to have more joyous moments. Because again, when you are in that state, God is in that state, is in that connection, is in that circle with you. And God is able to just really be with you, be in you, live through you. And then the divine will automatically start giving to you. Better believe that. I say that for my own self. That's how I even was able to manifest moving to South Florida. I tell you a quick little story. I know I made a video earlier about the importance of gratitude, which is part of it, right? Because it's in that family of love and joy and different great emotions like that. I remember when I was still living up north in the Midwest, and when I would be outside walking, which I love to walk outside when it was colder, but I really enjoyed, see, had the difference? I really enjoyed and made sure I thank God for those times I was walking outside in beautiful sunny weather, right? Because we know that what the sun does for us. It helps to release vitamin D. Vitamin D, helps us, and it improves our mood, right? As well as immunity and so forth. But also, just me being in warmer weather, it's better for me, right? Might be different for other people, but that is what I was enjoying. And the more I would sit in that moment or those moments, the more I would experience it. I was creating that momentum, and the more the divine creator, God, kept bringing it back to me. So now here it is. I'm living in South Florida, which is known as the endless summer state, sunshine state, and lots of it. And I'm able to walk more. Sometimes I might walk for hours now in the morning and go walk later, and the sun is still kind of out. But it's just nice. I'm grateful to enjoy that, and also water. I'm able to enjoy living close to the water, which is another thing I would thank God for, and be in those moments with when I was living in the Midwest, and I would sit at the water at Lake Michigan, even sometimes when it was pretty cold outside, and I would just say, "Oh, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this. Oh, thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this." And here I am, not living no more than 15 minutes away from the water. So, yes, find more things that you enjoy. Schedule joy for your life. Yeah, you might have all these different responsibilities, things you got to do, and I get it. But enjoyment will help alleviate a lot of those obligations. Even in the line of work that you do, it should really be something that you enjoy. Because again, our time on this earth is very fleeting, right? So if we are spending much of our time um, working, whether you're working at a job, you're doing your business, it just makes more sense, and it's better for you health wise, right? Better for your well being if you're doing something that you enjoy, because then you're more at ease, right? Because when you are at ease, that eliminates disease, right? Because we know that homeostasis, when the body is in harmony within itself, homeostasis, it gets rid of or lowers the risk of disease. So again, the more we are doing what we enjoy, even when it comes to our line of work, it's helping us with our health. So that's something to think about. I'm hoping that you're working in, whether it be a job or your business, something that you enjoy, so you can live better even with that. So you could have a good reason to get up and go do that every day, instead of feeling the lower vibrations, the things that don't feel us or make us feel at ease, that cause disease, like anger, resentment, sadness, and so forth. Okay? So again, I'm Nikei S Salas, your holistic life coach or life teacher, inspiration guide. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notified of future videos. Always, 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 always feel so free to share and leave me some good vibes in the comments. Until the next time, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.